Let's talk about Zentangles. Well, what is a Zentangle? It's a technique used to meditate by using art. It's made by drawing structured patterns, but it's unplanned. A tangle are structured patterns using dots, lines, curves, and orbs. A pattern is not always a tangle. A pattern is something that repeats. They are similar to mandalas, and they're kind of like a doodle, but a doodle is a collection of images with no rules and is non-representational. Traditionally, you do it with black marker on a 3.5 by 3.5 inch square, but you are the artist, so you choose the materials and the time and the size. It is permanent, so you're never actually going to erase what you do. I'm going to do mine entirely in Sharpie, but you can start with pencil and then move to Sharpie. Why don't you erase? Because you should find the beauty and live with the flaws of what you make. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to start by drawing 4 dots about 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches, just like this. Then you are going to create a border by connecting those dots. It is okay if it's not perfectly straight. After you connect your border, you're going to make strings. Strings are lines that divide up your paper, so you can make them go from top to bottom, from side to side. They are always connected. They say that they are connected in the now and then. So now means it's connected here, and then means there. So you could go all the way across, or you can make it stop. You're basically breaking it up into different sections. Originally, there were 102 different tangles that were made, but now there are a ton out there. So what you're going to do after you divide up your sections is you're going to start to add different patterns hiding inside each one. And here are some examples of patterns that I'm going to show you on your screen. Once you add all your patterns, your next step will be to add shading to it. So what I'm doing now is I'm just adding my patterns. I'll be honest, this might not be the most creative patterns out there. You're going to be way more creative than me and spend way more time working on it. Okay, so now my shading. So you could decide to shade it however you want, which basically means you're coloring it in however you want. You can put patterns inside of patterns if you want to do that. You don't just have to color in the shape that you made. You can color in the negative space around it. So that would be, instead of coloring my circles like on this one, maybe I'm going to color in the background around it. So remember, there's no erasing. If you make a mistake, go with it. See what you can do to make it fit your patterns. And this is a way to relax and to meditate, so it's kind of fun to be able to do that. So keep going with your patterns. Then, when you're done, you're going to initial it and sign it on the back. So initials go on the front and your signature goes on the back. And that, my friend, is a Zentangle.